Alright everybody, welcome back to episode 13 of our Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play. So, a little bit of inside baseball here. We normally record these episodes in, batches of 2 or 3. And usually in those batches there's, just a chill one of us doing some, normal shit. And then there's usually just one that, just where all the exciting shit happens. This is that one.
Yeah.
So last time we defused the last of the bombs. I'm not really sure why, but I'm just spraying all the bugs with my cool spray. Because it moves them away.
Because we hate bugs.
Something that actually literally matters for a gameplay reason later. I found this up on my own on my first playthrough, just in this part. But it does come up later as a game thing. But anyways, yes, this is the episode where we fight Fat Man. Actually,
normal
before
character,
we fight Fat Man.
Fat Man.
Yes, Fat Man, sicko. And we'll talk about Fat Man in a second,
Right.
but first,
The terrorists have
we have a
retaliated
different
for our
boss fight
bomb
we have to deal with.
neutralization. What? A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would
Satellites
kill
in
one
2001,
every hour from now on.
could they catch
What are my orders? What
an
should I
image
do?
that clear?
Your
Stuff
mission objective: rescue the president.
What
I don't
about
know
the
about
other
that.
hostages?
President
maybe
Johnson
maybe
is
like-
your first priority.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what
Priority my butt. They're all in
military
danger.
satellite
Jack,
hardware
be
looked like at that
reasonable.
point, but
I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come
Rose
through?
saying, let a couple hostages
Looks
die.
like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by
Rose
What's
myself.
loves
one or
to
two
negotiate
hostages?
with
Was not
terrorists.
included in the
What's
simulation.
one or two
He
hostages
is
for the
not
life
a
of Joe
factor in this
Biden?
mission.
What do you mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
Our God
What
King
about
Joe
the
Biden.
SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Raiden, the president has been kidnapped by ninjas. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? That is, of course, from the Data East arcade classic, Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja.
So, we have our first quote-unquote boss fight of the Raiden chapter. I say boss fight in very loose terms, because
Yeah.
fight? I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you will
Once
be...
again, her father, the Colonel from Chapter 1, she misguidedly thinks that she is talking to Solid Snake right now.
Right. Basically, she's just kind of
That's not him.
repeating back to you the experience that most people had playing this game for the
You've
first
seen
time.
the fires of hell,
Yeah,
haven't you?
Wait a minute.
That's not Solid Snake. Who's this guy? God,
Maybe you can
I
give
love
me death.
Fortune's dumb jacket thing that she's
My name
just
is
has on her
Fortune.
shoulder. I
Lucky
think that's
and
another
royal, nothing
character
else.
design dumb thing that I really like. When
And
characters
without
just
a
wear a
death to call
jacket,
my own. Hurry.
but don't put their
Kill
arms
me,
in it.
Please.
Honestly, it's good. But oh yes. Boss fight with Fortune. We get to hear Yell Dead Cell. Good
Yes,
shit.
great song,
One of the best songs in this game.
incredible banger.
So yeah, I try shooting her just to show off what happens. Bullets just curve. Because she is invincible?
Yeah,
Kind of.
kind of.
So in boss fights,
The
you
truth
can
is so much
generally-
stupider.
Yes. In boss fights, generally you can call your friends for help. Fortunately, at this point, Pliskin is out cold.
Which? For some reason, I can't hit her.
I don't understand. She's obviously impervious to attack.
What are my options?
Disengage her and get out.
The elevator is still upstairs. My retreat's been cut off.
Hang on until the elevator comes down again. Your
Colonel
weapons can't
helpfully
hurt. You need to
explaining
stay alive.
what we're supposed to
Use
do.
whatever
This is
cover you
just
can find and invade
Yes. Yeah.
Metal Gear Survive.
Metal Gear Survive. We should let's play that game.
I've never played that game. I'd be curious to see what that experience is like. I'm assuming not good because the melee attacks you have to aim with a reticle.
Yes. Everything I've seen of it looks very bad, but
Yeah, so I try throwing a grenade at there, I fuck it up and get shot, and then just decide, fuck this. Yeah, literally all you need to do is just hide behind objects until she destroys them with her gun. It's somehow possible to lose sight of her, but I don't really know. Gotta be careful because he shoots those barrels so many times they blow up and that can hurt you. Other than that, not a particularly hard encounter, you just kind of stand around. And just when something starts breaking apart, start moving, I guess.
Raiden, Fat Man just
The fact that he calls you and gives you this conversation right now is absolutely wild to me.
He placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
He's like, hey, I know you're busy, but the weirdo guy wants to talk to you.
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 300 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
Oh, something I think I forgot to say from the last one too. I'm pretty sure that time also scales with the difficulty.
Which type of explosives is it?
Which is why there's kind of like an ugly pause before he says the number.
Right. Oh yeah.
He's our man.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Bam ahead of his time.
But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber now.
I think the entire Dead Cell squad is really just ahead of their time.
To Commander Jackson.
All right, I'll take care of the wayward soul.
Bam, just like pioneering, like horny simp guy.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Vamp is a
Then he's all mine.
bisexual e-boy sim.
Later, then.
I don't know. I'm just saying words.
Now!
Also, okay, he shot one bullet. There's marks on both his like abs and his head.
Yeah, it like went through his head and then back down through his torso, looped.
I don't know, crazy ricochet. But Vamp is dead. Anticlimactic,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, there's actually no Vamp boss fight.
God, I wish.
He's just dead. Right.
Boss fight is so hard. Dang it.
Vamp. Damn. Are you gone? No.
Good night, sweet
No.
prince.
That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again?
So I imagine that here's where she was supposed to be playing her saxophone.
How long will you force me to live?
I don't know, but she's
Anytime
just
it's playing the
saying.
music, I imagine.
Much longer, Dad.
She is just saying all of the like three like facts about her character just out
You've
loud.
punished me enough.
Yeah.
Like, dang it, I can't die because I have weird immortality to bullets, but I wish I was dead. Dang it.
Damn, my dad died.
Just like looking at her hand where all this is
you could
written.
give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
I'm sure there's some kind of forum thread out there of just like, what happens if you shoot Fortune at point blank? And I'm sure there's like 7,000 posts.
Yes. Greatest thread in the history of forums, etc., etc., etc. Is misfortune a libertarian?
Going up. I don't have time for this shit. I got bombs to defuse.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Also,
I died once.
why is like half of Vamp's breath like always shooting out like fog, like it's really cold outside or something?
I guess because he's cold, because he's a vampire. So like.
But like,
he's
is the
technically,
air
like,
cold?
dead.
I don't know. Is he powered by steam? Like, what's his fucking deal?
Vamp is a steampunk bisexual e-boy simp.
I don't even know. Did they talk about? I guess we'll see when we get to all the Vamp parts. Later, it's implied that he's entirely powered by nanomachines, but in this game, I have no clue what like his thing is. Also, fun surprise here. There's just mines here now. Just as like funny prank, they put mines here, and they're on the other side too.
Interesting.
I don't know. Dickhead move by the game. BS. So we once and then need to get back to Strut's F, I believe, to get to the helipad.
Freeze!
Just really gave that dude the whole package.
Yeah. Two
The
gunshot
full Metal Gear
wounds.
experience.
Max, what is the full Metal Gear experience in your words?
Getting held up at gunpoint and then shot a couple times, but you don't die, and then they mean to grab you, but they end up just like punch, spin kicking you instead. It's that. Happens to all of us.
It's the enemy! I need help!
Shit. Just kill him. It's fine.
I'd like shoot him with trank darts, realize that's gonna take a second. I'm not shooting him in the head, and just murder this man. Right, we're getting awfully close to the Fat Man fight. So, I said that when we like got to this section of the game where we fight each boss, or like kind of interact with each boss on a heavy level, we would talk about them. So let's talk about Fat Man. So, from the like design documents for Fat Man, it's actually very surprising. Fat Man, from conception to finish, is pretty much the exact same.
I mean, it's a pretty strong concept. Like.
Yeah. The long and short for Fat Man is that Hideo Kojima saw what a bomb defusal outfit looks like. It's the shit that like cops and stuff will wear when they're defusing bombs. Thought that it looked sick as hell, and then just asked Yoshi Shinkai to draw a guy wearing that outfit. Besides that, there's not a whole lot of cut shit about him. I think there's like a little bit of like backstory stuff about him that gets cut, but besides that, not much. We get lucky here. We do get caught, but because it's like this is a story area, the alert just cuts out.
Right.
Yeah. Fat Man, just a funny guy.
Funny guy.
Fat Man, good and bad. There's also like some weird, like queer coded villain stuff with Fat Man that we'll see in a second.
I mean, yeah.
But all in all, just a strange man.
Fat Man is definitely coded. In.
Yeah, so as his like last prank, he just puts a bomb straight out in the open. And we gotta defuse it. It's time for the big reveal.
So you're the one. You're right on time, I see. I like a punctual man.
Is he dead?
Yeah, I forgot.
I am Fat Man.
Yeah, Fat Man.
I am the greatest that humanity has.
I mean, in the same way that like all male villains, or like all villains in Metal Gear are coded in just like a weird like sexual way.
And life.
Yes.
Like all of the bad guys in this
they
series
all
are generally
are, like-
pretty horny.
I used to hang around the
Yeah, they're
property
all
store
like
clock.
so horny for the protagonist.
Fat Man,
I
great
feel like,
concept
I
for
feel
a
like
guy.
Dead Cell. Yes. Oh my god.
Just
Short.
bomb defusal outfit, rollerblades,
Bombs
glass
fill
of
the town
wine
with
with a
every
straw.
moment of their existence, and nothing else announces its own end with
Just
such
a
a
lot.
fanfare. Glad you could make it.
He's got like painted nails, I think. Right.
Also has an intense amount of veins on his face.
Yes. Very veiny
Yes.
guy. I feel like Dead Cell is just the like every gay friend group looks like this.
Let's drink
meme.
the Stillman, shall we?
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion in cash.
Also, what is Fat Man's accent? He's supposed to be like.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
His,
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less. what
I don't
they
know
He's supposed to be from like Brooklyn or
My
something.
ambitions
Like.
are much more simple.
his accent is bad guy in a video game.
You're nuts. No one's gonna give a damn about you.
Oh yes.
This is
they will.
his
I'll do
accent
that
is
for
extremely
you.
like me
As
as
the
like a
man who beats
GM,
Peter
like coming
Stillman.
up with a random character
That's the
voice on the fly for an
reason I
NPC that I didn't expect people were
Like
gonna
how
have to
you beat
interact with.
Stillman, he had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage.
What did you say?
What are you laughing at?
Also, Raiden trying to defeat Fat Man with facts and
That
logic.
croc died a dishonorable death
Yeah.
6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell. It set me free, you know. Opened the way to a new dimension. So that I could become the emperor among detonation devotees.
You're nothing
So
but
this
a
is
common
the
criminal,
first
and that's
and
the
last
only
scene
way
with
people will
Batman.
ever remember
How
you.
dare you! I'm an artist.
Yes.
But yes,
That's why I dislike.
How
foolish
dare you?
Yeah.
I'm an
stereotypes.
artist.
he really is.
It's time to start the party. This is how it works. I plant a bomb, and it'll explode soon after that. If you prefer to stay in one piece, you'll have to disable my bombs. Laugh and grow fat. Let's move.
Right. So here is the Fat Man boss fight. Now, I'm being completely honest with you here. I do beat this on my first try in this playthrough. I normally don't. I normally just kind of have bad luck on this fight and don't win, but even with my kind of rusty playing skills and playing on hard, I do just win this on my first try. So the fight is simple. Fat Man plants bombs that you can use the stinkiness on the radar to find. You have to defuse them, and then all in between that, you need to take shots at him with your gun as well.
Right.
So So if you shoot him a couple
feel like
times,
that thing-
yeah. So when you shoot him, he takes a little bit of damage. If you shoot him like 4 or 5 times in a row, though, he will fall over. To which you can get a headshot on him, and he'll take a ton of damage.
Right. I think the thing of him being on roller skates is just like almost like
Entirely-
a mechanical thing to
yes,
just give
it's-
him like
it's
an
a-
excuse to be faster than.
Yeah, it's entirely
Should be.
mechanical. These bombs will just get stuck on like a large number of preset points around this area. We get kind of lucky, so like most of the bombs that we see in this fight are all visible on screen
Yes.
without us entering first person mode. That is not normally the case. Something also happens from time to time, so yeah, you get bonus damage by headshotting him. I run out of bullets, so I randomly take a tranquilize shot at him there. Also, depending on what difficulty you're playing on, he has like a chance to just like wipe out and eat shit. We saw him do it earlier. He'll just trip on his own.
Yeah.
Because he's just a fucking loser. And then you can also use that as an opportunity to headshot him too. Otherwise, you normally have to like knock him down. Yes, the way that this fight generally ends is that like he puts it on a spot where I just cannot find it in time because the window is pretty tight for the bombs. It's hard to tell from this fight because I cleared it up pretty fast, but it is pretty tight, and you just can't find it, and then it blows up and you lose.
You asked for it. More bombs.
Also,
So does he
something that
physically
happens-
go and place all the bombs?
Yes, he will go to the spot where he places each bomb.
Okay.
Something also doesn't happen here. He's prone to he will sometimes put the bombs on the bottom of the crates, require you to like lay all the way down to see. Also does not end up being a problem. A nice juicy headshot there. Yeah, so a tip to anybody doing this fight is you just want to end it as soon as possible because the longer this fight goes, the more likely the bombs are going to get put somewhere tricky.
Yeah.
Because he tends to lean towards like obvious spots, but there's no more obvious spots to place bombs. And just bullets. He'll occasionally also take some time to reload his gun, or he'll just be standing still. You can also get lucky and kind of like chain stuns on him.
It's also very close to the edge.
Yes. I do wonder if you can knock him down that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This fight, if you tap the right trigger to like equip and unequip the gun, it will automatically reload it, which is much faster than trying to like reload it manually. Trigger very helpful for a lot of the fights in this game. But yeah, we kill him very quickly. Just super lucky. But that is not the end of Fat Man. We get some more stupid dialogue from him.
Yeah. Metal Gear
Nice
villain
suit.
dying quietly.
Oh no.
Never.
I've nothing to wear to the party.
Party's over.
The party's over for you.
That's what you
Oh,
think.
called it.
What do you mean?
So he zooms in there, you can see
What did
his
you just
manicured
do?
nails.
What is this?
I have beautiful
So
hands.
I kind of like the presence of
These
mind
delicate hands can craft works of art.
to
Answer
do all the
me, what
codec
the hell
calls
is
I should have
this?
done in this fight, but
It's the switch for the biggest bomb.
they'll tell you some fun things if you call the Colonel and Rose.
Yeah.
Mostly just about more
No
silliness
use.
of this man.
Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very close by.
Where is it?
Go ahead, shoot me. I'm already dead.
Damn.
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Tell me where I can find the bomb!
That's your problem. This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy too. I die here and start my legend.
Yeah, who is he talking
Too
about
bad
here?
you won't be around to see the movies.
Does Fat Man think they're gonna make movies about him?
And grow fat.
He assumed he's going to be in like every history book or something. I guess this would be like kind of an environmental disaster. Maybe he would end up in a history book.
Yeah, that's
But-
true.
I wish we had movies about Fat Man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anyways, yeah, finding this bomb is not particularly hard if you know where to look. You can see the stinky spot is like right on top of him. But just for content's sake, we need to drag this out a little bit.
Colonel, where's that bomb?
I love to
We
make
have no
content.
information on that. Sweep the area.
Hurry, Jack.
The bomb has to be somewhere on the heliport. Use whatever means necessary to locate it. The bomb has to be somewhere on the heliport.
Okay, get some repeats. Try talking to Rose.
Jack, you okay?
Raiden just frantically Googling, where is bomb? How to find bomb, Fat Man.
Now, to be fair, that's what every single
Hang in
person
there.
playing this game past the year like
Yeah.
2005 does.
Yes.
Where to find bomb, Fat Man? Yeah, so I'm just trying to burn some time here. So I'm trying to elicit some like particular conversations. Take some shots at some birds. So basically, depending on how much time is left on the clock, you can get some different conversations with the Colonel and Rose. So there's an initial one. Once we, I call them a bit premature here. Once you get under a minute, there's another conversation.
The bomb has to be...
Because I don't know, Max. I just can't find the bomb.
Raiden, have you located the bomb yet?
No, not yet.
Hurry, Jack. We don't have a lot of time left.
He wouldn't have had the time to find a good hiding place. It must be somewhere near him. Take a closer look.
Somewhere near him. Huh? Oh yeah, you can hear it beeping. But
Right. This
I don't know,
bomb is
Max.
both noisy and stinky.
I don't know, Max. I can't see it.
I think you should try throwing the book at him. I'll call this.
So at this point, I'm just like, I don't know. I got time to kill. Time to start looking at some pornography or something. Look, it's hot girls.
Too hot for YouTube. Classic.
I don't know. I can't find it. I need help.
The bomb has to be somewhere on the heliport. Use whatever means necessary.
Get some basic dialogue. And then I think there's one last conversation if you get under 15 seconds, which... By the way, the conversation takes way longer than 15 seconds, so I have...
Yeah.
Raiden, the bomb?
Nothing yet.
Where is that damn thing? We're running out of time.
Have you checked under Fat Man's body?
What? Of course not. It can't be there.
You don't know that.
Okay, what evidence do you have that it's there?
Just a hunch, all right?
Look, Rose, I know what I'm doing, and this is my life on the line. You don't have any experience in this type of work, so just...
Raiden, don't turn down a good suggestion when you hear one. Check it out.
Button mansplaining bomb disposal. But yes, the way to find the bomb is you have to move Fat Man's body, which you can also get Peter Stillman's dog tags with. And then defuse it. Problem
Got him.
solved.
Good work, Raiden. Looks like all the bombs are neutralized. One of their main leverages is now gone. That leaves
Colonel, Fat Man didn't seem to know about the ransom demands.
intentionally kept in the dark, I'd say. He seemed to be coming from a very different place from the other terrorists.
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of hostages, our president included, are
So,
still in danger. Keep your
We're
mind
now done with
focused
the
on
Fat Man
protecting
section.
them.
What are my orders?
After this,
Rescue
things
the
get a lot
president.
more
We have no
specific
idea
and
where he is.
goal-oriented.
You haven't been in the central core yet. I suggest
It was
you
stated
start
that like the
there.
Fat Man section was kind of just designed to give the
Wait,
player like
I have
a
another call.
big
Want me to
open
take
section
it?
to kind of just
No,
like test out all their
I'll
skills.
go offline. Best to keep our
But
president-
Yeah, that
after
makes sense.
after that, you're supposed to like actually know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does kind of narrow
How you
down
doing,
a lot
kid?
of this part.
Pliskin,
Yeah.
is everything
But
all
because
right?
I'm a pro, I
Could
did
be
everything
better.
perfect.
Looks like I was out cold for a while.
Yeah.
How did you manage
yeah.
to stay alive?
Had a little help
I don't
from
watch
a friend.
episode 10. Yeah. Yeah, it
What
did
about the
everything
bomb?
perfectly.
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's
That's
great
good
news. Pliskin's
How's
back.
Shell, too?
He's
It's a
alive,
mess.
saved by a
The bomb
friend.
crippled H-Strut.
Don't know what
What
that
about
means.
the toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that
This
in any case. But the central
also
core
starts
is
to lead
starting
into,
flood.
like, the next
It won't
part of the
last much
game.
longer.
I think
What
we'll talk
the
about this
president and the other hostages?
maybe next
They
episode,
weren't in
but
Shell 2. They must
Yeah.
be in Shell
long,
1.
the long and short of
We
it
need
is
to get the
that
hostages out of here
Raiden
now.
It's
does
too
not
far from
exist.
Manhattan for us. Swim.
What about the lifeboats?
It
Yes.
doesn't seem to be
from
any.
like the ideological
sense.
viewpoint of
So
the video
Chopper
game,
is our only
Raiden does not
abstraction?
exist.
Right.
Right. And it
Right.
comes with a passenger limit.
Like it's
Intel
really where
has it
like
that there are about
the game
30
starts to show it's like its
It'd take
true
more than a
contempt
single trip.
We'll have to come back.
for just the
Can you
player and
pilot a
Raiden.
chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now.
I love the
don't see
description
their
of
Harrier.
Otacon as a
It's out
gearhead.
somewhere.
We better move now then.
Yeah,
Our
that
chances
gives
of
me a
the
very
Harrier after us
different,
are close to nothing.
Do you
It's
know where
not
the president
incorrect,
is?
I guess, but it
No,
gives me a
that
very
one's all
different like
yours.
impression.
President is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders, not mine.
What?
See you later.
That's the reason I wanted to see do all those conversations before the bomb goes off, is because you get this fun conversation when you save the game after.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Along one of many parts where like you get secret conversations by seeing other secret
Jack?
conversations.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
All right, all right. The bomb was where you guessed it would be. You were right, and you saved my butt.
As long as you realize that.
I was pretty surprised, though. I never expected to find it where I did.
You must think I'm pretty clueless, huh?
Of course not. And I have a pretty healthy respect for the woman's intuition thing now.
That is such a sexist thing to say, you know that?
Come on, don't be mad. I apologized already.
Don't sweat it. I'm just messing with you. I want you to recognize that I can help you through this thing, and that I care about you.
Rose?
Hang in there, okay?
And alas, that is the end of today's episode. So thank you, everybody. Well,
Women
thank
know
you,
where
everybody.
bombs are.
Women do know where bombs are. So my wife is always trying to tell me. Anyways, that is the end of today's episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Matt.
I'm Max.
Stay low.
Stay low.